Well, Anastasia, last time you played, like it wasn't one of your greatest results, but you're so much more comfortable now on the court. That was just after coming back from injury. So how much better is tonight going to be?
To be honest, I think it cannot get any worse because I literally didn't get a game last time. So, I mean, Iga is very famous with the 6-0 scores. But anyway, it's a new match, and I'll just, hopefully we'll play better than last time.
You have been through a lot. The knee injuries, we're all very aware of it, especially after what you've been through. How important is it and how great is it for you to have an opportunity to go out onto ash?
Yeah, of course. When I had a setback with an injury, that was pretty much the only thing was motivating me to come back and looking at all these youngsters and girls that I used to play a lot also doing well. And there was, there was great motivation to come back on the big stages and play some good tennis, hopefully.
All right, well, best of luck tonight. Yeah. Of course, the #1 seed, 2022 champion here, Iga Swiatek. Iga, you have played against Anastasia once before. It was pretty successful for you, but you know that she's a bit of a different player here and now on a hard court. What do we expect tonight?
Well, I'm not expecting anything. I'm only, kind of focusing on myself and on what I want to do on court, but for sure it's not going to be easy. We're in the third round, so both of us deserve to be here and already played, a few good matches here, so I'm going to focus on myself.
So speaking of the matches, what are you most happiest with about your tennis going into tonight?
Well, I guess we'll see after that match. No, but overall, I've been feeling the courts, better and better every day. So I'm kind of focusing on getting the right rhythm.
Best of luck out there tonight.
Thank you.
New York, please welcome the players for tonight's third round match. '21 Roland Garros finalist, Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. And from Poland, 2022 U.S. Open champion and the #1 player in the world, Iga Swiatek. From Norway.
We'll be taking a photo at the end of the podcast. She will be doing the contest for us. Just quickly about the match with the live VLC, of course, the close calls made on the big boards. Apart from that, you have VR, meaning that if there's any situations you want to challenge, touches, nut-ups, let me know and we'll make that happen. Apart from that, 25 seconds on the clock for the server. As a receiver, obviously, you follow the pace of the server, and if you go for the towels, please keep that in mind. Any questions from your end? No? Well, after contest, we will be taking a photo, okay? So over to you, please.
US Open for the trophies. Which one?
So trophy has been chosen. She chose trophy. Yeah, thank you. Yep. Beautiful. And trophy it is. Serve. So she serve. Okay, well, photo that way, please. Thank you.
The first of two night matches this Saturday night, third round between Iga Swiatek and Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. Stands are starting to fill. What are we thinking about this match? What do we like about how this draw is shaping up, Laura?
Oh, we're liking a lot. I love the fact that Jess Pegula has backed up her recent results in Toronto and Cincinnati and now finds herself in the fourth round. And I like the fact that Iga Swiatek is finding some form. After treating Cincinnati as a bit of a warm-up week, she said, after the Olympics, just had that total week of rest instead of playing Canada because she was just so exhausted. Then went to Cincinnati where the courts weren't necessarily her favorite, very fast for her, but just wanted the match practice, wanted to feel sharp on the hard courts. And these are perfect conditions for both players to play their best tennis.
Really is. Is this hard court surface a perfect condition for Swiatek to win this for a second time?
I don't see why not.
Really? Is she your favorite?
No, I think Sabalenka's my favorite.
Okay.
But you never know how the draw pans out, and things can change so quickly. But I feel like we think of Iga as very clay court dominant, but then you look at her results on hard courts, and she's won this tournament. You know, she's winning Miami, she's winning Indian Wells. It's not like she's not good on it.
Yeah, she's no tomato can on a hard court either.
It's just because she's so much more, you know, she's significantly better than most other players on a clay court, whereas this is a bit more of a challenge. So at least she's pushed on one surface. But yeah, I think this is a tough match for her. Iga didn't play her best tennis in the first round against Rakimova, the qualifier, but then came good against Shibahara in the second round, only losing the one game.
Yeah. The first round match was pretty shaggy. 41 unforced errors from Iga. She won 4 and 6, but Rakimova was up 6-3 in the tiebreak. Once she got past that one, she looked demonstrably better.
2 minutes.
We mentioned the unforced errors in the first round. Only 6 in the second.
She cleaned it up.
So she found a way through. I've been hearing from the players just how different the conditions are at night, that the balls are feeling quite dead, that, you know, the heat and humidity that helps you out in the daytime just completely dies off. Not that Pavlyuchenkova needs much help from the heat and humidity. She hits a clean ball, especially on her backhand, one of the tidiest shots in women's tennis. Forehand can break down a little bit more, and she's struggled long term with the double faults on her serve. That's something to keep an eye on tonight, because we know how dominant Iga is in the return games.
I feel like I have been calling Pavlyuchenkova matches since the dawn of time.
I think you have.
Maybe that's...
Genuinely, I think you have. Well, she was such a dominant junior. You know, when I was 13, 14, she was like a superstar already.
1 minute.
And I thought, oh my God, she's the one to watch over the next 20 years. And she's just been so consistent.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match will be the best of 3 tiebreak sets.
Interview how much she struggled with the injuries.
Anastasia
and such,
Pavlyuchenkova
but
won the toss
really,
and chose
she's
to serve.
been right in the mix for
Yeah,
almost 20 years.
Yeah, she really has been. They've only met one time, and she had a knee injury that took her out for 8 months. Painful one as well. 0-0 for Swiatek. Sorry, I missed that one.
30 seconds.
Hopefully this one will be a lot more interesting. She was that good a junior, huh? She was so powerful.
Yeah, I mean, she was by far the dominant junior for a good, I would say, 18 months. And then moved on quite quickly to play seniors from when she was about 16 already. So she's been on the WTA Tour for a very long while. Iga's camp there, Coach Thomas. And then Daria. One row, yeah. Sports psychologist. They're a tight-knit team.
And this New York City is not an ideal city for this woman. Not really her vibe, is it?
I think she's learning to appreciate it a bit more.
Okay.
It's one of those tournaments where the more you get used to the settings and the environment, you figure out a routine that works for you. So Roland Garros, you know, she stays at the same hotel every year. She's got the same, you know, restaurants that she goes to. And it was quite funny because when I saw her at the Olympics, they were staying at that hotel. So they were like, let's make things exactly the same and control the controllables. And I imagine she's done the same thing here, found a place that works for her.
Yeah, it's at Central Park, so she likes.
Oh, so it's not bad.
No, she knows what she's doing.
First set. Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova to serve. Ready? Play. Ah! 15 love.
When the first serve goes in, it's an excellent strike. It's more when the ball toss goes too far in front for Pavlyuchenkova that she chases after it.
Fault. 13.
Early pressure
13-14.
here. And looking back at the last match that Pavlyuchenkova played against Cocciaretto, it was 3 sets. I had a look at the win percentage on the second serve because she does tend to just roll that second serve in rather than get after it. And she had the 8 double faults, but she only won 39% of those second serve points. And that's against Cocciaretto, who's a great player, but by no means as aggressive on the second serve as Iga is.
Looks like she's already questioning her toss.
But there's the backhand. It's such a clean ball strike. I don't know that I've ever seen Pavlyuchenkova miss-hit a backhand.
Advantage of Pavlyuchenkova.
Pavlyuchenkova was such a good junior that she won 3 junior Grand Slam titles when she was just 14 years old. She was already bigger and stronger than so many of the kids around her. She's been a pro since 2005.
Won the Aussie Open junior title, beating none other than Caroline Wozniacki in the
Who won
final.
today? Easily.
I mean, what a lineup that is for a junior match. And then won the US Open junior title as well. Not quite as successful of an opponent to Mira Pazek, who did actually make it pretty well on the tour, but
I don't remember her.
not a Grand Slam champ.
And who was the other one?
Advantage Swiatek.
Oh. I don't know. Oh, actually, give me a moment. I'll come back to you.
Oh, take your time. Match just started.
Game Swiatek.
We were both at the Olympics, Laura,
First game.
and we saw how hard Swiatek took that loss.
Mm-hmm.
And she had done that in Tokyo as well, when looking for gold, lost to Paula Badosa and cried before she even left the court.
Everyone's got that one thing
Yes.
that they dreamt of winning as a kid, and for Iga, that was the Olympic gold. Her dad was a rower in the Olympics.
He was there. He rode, as you say, for Poland in 1988. And you just had the feeling that she was trying so hard to do it for her father.
Responded incredibly well, coming back the next day, winning the gold medal, and then beaming every time I saw her afterwards.
Yeah, with the bronze, yeah.
Stayed in the village for a few days afterwards just to soak up all the atmosphere, get to some other sports.
13.
And it was just too quick to go to Canada.
Yes.
I mean, to go through all of those emotions and then try and play on a different surface in a different continent about 2 days later was just not ever going to be possible.
Thirty 15.
All the medalists from the Paris Games, all the women medalists are still in. None of the men who are on the podium are left in the men's draw here.
Boyfriend there, he loves a silk suit. Almost every time I see him, he's got like a very fancy
pajamas?
silk. Well, it's not pajamas. They're expensive, Mary.
Oh, well, so there you go. Looks like Hugh Hefner.
Apparently he saw this one option in Australia, in Melbourne, and liked it so much that he got 20 different colors.
Okay. Okay. It's a little unusual.
If you find a look that works for you, you got to commit.
Okay. It sounds like he should be committed.
Game, Swiatek. Swiatek leads 2-0 first set. Fifteen love. Thirteen love.
Serving better in this game, isn't she?
What a difference it makes.
Wow. She's gotten to the quarters of all 4 majors. Pavlyuchenkova 3 times at the Australian. She got to the final 2021 of Roland Garros before Krejcikova beat her. She's been to the quarters of Wimbledon and here. 2011. 2011.
First paid qualies in 2007.
Swiatek leads 2-1 first set.
When she's on the front foot, it's so hard to get Swiatek out of position.
Let's pursue.
Three winners across the 2 matches for Iga. I would expect to see that number rise as she gets used to the conditions. First match at night this week.
30-15.
That's what Pavlyuchenkova is going to have to do. Be brave off the serve and first ball, especially off the return, and just unleash when she can. That's such a smart serve. 30-all point. She goes with a little bit of slice into Pavlyuchenkova's body. Of course, it's so tough to get a read on the return there. And Pavlyuchenkova dropping it short as you would expect, but then it's almost point over straight away.
Game, Swiatek. Swiatek leads 3-1, first set.
Pavlyuchenkova really has to strike early, doesn't she? The longer the rally, the less I like her chances.
And she'll know that too.
Of course. USOpen.org tells you across so many different platforms will tell you what's up and what's happened today. I already mentioned that Caroline Wozniacki won easily. She plays the winner of Kalinskaya and Hadaj Meyer. Read about how good Jess Pagula looked today.
Love 15.
The 16th seed Samsonova won, and she plays the winner of this match.
Third game 15.
See that one again.
She was trying so hard to not touch the net. Oh, that's tough. Julie loved it.
Game, Pavlyuchenkova. Swiatek leads 3-2 first set.
It's a bigger topic in women's tennis than men's, isn't it? Because they're really good Ukrainian players. Diana Yastremska, Marta Kostyuk, Svitolina. I don't think the Russian men who play tennis have to deal with it.
It doesn't come up with for them so much, does it?
No.
Does her top say sporty and rich?
Is that what it said?
That is a brand.
You know your fashion.
Clubbing that forehand. Yeah, I didn't know they did tennis kit though.
Swiatek leads 4-2 first set.
It's a pity that Pavlyuchenkova didn't start the match serving this well.
Yeah, 9 out of 15 first serve points won, but you feel like the 6 that she missed out on came early doors.
Can I just ask you, a fashion maven, why are these players? What's with the knot in the back of the shirt? That so many players. What is that? Why is that a thing?
It's to give you a waistline.
Okay. Thank you.
Nicely handled. Oh, you wouldn't want to miss time a first volley against Swiatek. Moving up the court so quickly, and a drop volley is a risky choice. The regular duty ball's just sitting up slightly more.
Third two.
And that's comfortable, that not.
Well, it's just like an oversized shirt, so you give it a little more shape by tucking it in at the back.
Okay. No more questions about it.
You don't even feel it.
Okay.
I hope to see you rocking that tomorrow.
14-13. Deuce. Advantage Pavlyuchenkova.
It's such a good return, deep at the feet. And you feel the next one should just go back cross court to the Pavlyuchenkova forehand.
Deuce.
Just get the feeling Swiatek revs high, you know? Like, everything has happened in a hurry, quickly, and
She's a perfectionist.
and she doesn't want to be anymore. That's what she says. That's so funny you said that. When she won the Open here a couple of years ago, she said she learned she could win without playing perfect tennis.
Advantage Pavlyuchenkova.
End this game for Pavlyuchenkova. Swiatek says of herself, I still have so much work to do to understand myself and what's happening to me sometimes. See, I feel like she works on herself every minute of the day.
Yeah.
Although she sure did love going to that Taylor Swift concert in between the French and Wimbledon. That's the happiest I've ever seen her.
Who wasn't happy at the Eras Tour?
True.
That's
It's a bit hit and miss at the moment for Pavlyuchenkova. The unforced error count just creeping up, 10 so far for the match.
Advantage, Pavlyuchenkova.
And this was great feel under the ball there. Anticipated well, guessed right in a way.
Deuce.
Find your focus here. Come on.
It's funny, the pictures of Swiatek at the Taylor Swift concert, she's smiling so broadly. I think a lot of people didn't recognize her because she didn't have her cap on. Most people, most famous people, you know, clap one down on their heads to avoid being seen. She wears that baseball cap, and that's the giveaway.
Advantage, Pavlyuchenkova.
Iga says that when she's in Poland, people recognize her by her voice. That's how famous she is there.
And she loves going back home.
Mm-hmm.
Ball change, please. Love 15. Love 13.
Pavi, come on here. Pavi, go. Over here, come on.
That was a chance for Pavlyuchenkova.
15-13.
As I look at a second serve at a love 30 and just played it slightly too safe. First serve just dropping off here for Swiatek. Oh, another gift.
Serve you.
Go.
62% first serves for Iga so far in this set. Not bad, but it just feels like it's dropped off in the last 2 games. And it's the way she's missing it as well. It just looks like she's struggling with the lights almost.
Game, Swiatek.
That luck for the game, and now it's 5-3.
Swiatek leads 5-3. First set.
They are everywhere. Every tournament that Iga plays, there is a pocket of Polish fans who find some tickets.
So, sort of like when Simona Halep was playing.
It's incredible.
Albania was every tournament.
She is a superstar.
Is she
Love
simply
15.
superstardom, or does she just want to be great? See, I feel like
The latter.
yeah, right. Does Jannik Sinner want to be a superstar, or does he just want to be great? You know what I mean? Steffi Graf wasn't seeking all the adulation and people going from country to country to find her, right?
When you're that good at tennis, it's going to find you.
It's going to find you. Fair.
That's it, Bobby. Go.
15.
Waiting for the forehand to see if it would drop, and it must
15-13.
have caught the very edge of the line. I just love that angle from time to time to see the height over the net that especially Iga can generate on her forehand. It's such a whip of a shot.
Come on here.
30.
Just past 8 p.m. on this Saturday night in New York. It's like every single ticket in this 23,500 seat stadium has been filled.
Sold out ahead of the tournament. For every single session. Tennis is alive. Delightful touch.
14-13.
Plays a fair bit of doubles, Pavlyuchenkova, playing here. Through to the third round.
Game, Pavlyuchenkova.
5-4 opening
Swiatek
set.
leads 5 games to 4. First set.
Yeah, it was a
15
confusing situation last night for all involved. I'm sure the players thought there was potential for them to move courts. They didn't. Sabalenka said in her post-match, surely I wasn't going to go on at midnight. And there she was. Nicely done. I love the back behind. Iga Swiatek,
13
not a night owl at all. She would prefer to play all her matches during the day if possible.
Steffi Graf always asks for day matches.
It's always a back and forth with Swiatek in the tournaments. She would love to request day session every time. You know, the world number one, you've got to put them from time to time at night.
That's what Steffi Graf was told.
She's made it.
If Graf could have played at
14
in the morning, like every single match, she would. Let's get this show on the road. Some set points now for the world's number one.
Game and first set, Swiatek. By 6 games to 4.
See now, this box looks a little more intense to me.
What do you think he was just trying to say? Definitely speed up the footwork.
Now I want to ask Iga Swiatek if she knows Peggy Gou. Trying to get that out. My mind is just cluttered right now because of you. Looking at it.
15 love.
Turned right around, didn't she? Look at that hard stare. That was a nice hard look.
Yeah, potentially could have aimed somewhere else on the court, but then you're not guaranteed to win the point. Too consistent. The reaction.
15 all.
One of the biggest yastas of the match.
15-13.
Pavlyuchenkova, for me, in her movement, she often covers that back behind because she's just staying put. So her split step will lean her the way that she's just come rather than move to the open court. And sometimes you see the better movers, the faster movers, run to the open side. Let's call her efficient.
Okay.
With the way that she holds her ground, but that second point of the game just won too many times back behind, and it forced her off balance.
13. That's 40-13.
Take your time, find a good toss, and then you go. Come on here. Let's go, Pavi.
Game, Pavlyuchenkova.
To start this second set.
First game, second set. Love 15.
Just takes this backhand on the rise. It's on its way up, and she just cuts it off. So smooth.
I like when Iga uses the body serve.
Yeah, me too.
Pavi.
Does any player use it the way she does? I'm trying to think.
Sabalenka throws it in. Not as much. But the body serve, the placement has to be perfect. As you see that on the due side, if it doesn't have enough slice coming around the side of the ball, then it just sits up. And it's in no man's land within the service box. So Pavlyuchenkova able to take that one on.
30. That's 40-30. Game, Swiatek. One game all, second set.
Iga worked hard to try to get more pop on her serve, and it's bigger this year than it has been. She says, again, we talk about that she's a perfectionist, Laura. She says, I'm trying not to be a perfectionist. What I'm trying to do is improve.
The serve speed has certainly improved.
Yes.
On average, I think it's about 6 or 7 miles per hour faster than last season.
Let for serve.
That'll get you fired up.
Sounds like that
Love 15.
The court coverage from Swiatek here. Oh, yeah, we have to see it from this angle because the distance here. She's everywhere.
Let for serve. Let for serve. Love 30.
It's an opening.
Love 14. Game, Swiatek.
early break in the second. She did it right away in the first. She's looking pretty
Swiatek
good.
leads
Swiatek.
2-1 second set and by 1 set to love.
She makes it sound like, hey, find me. I cannot play as many tournaments as you want me to play. And it will be interesting to see how many players are willing to do the same thing.
Love.
Again, a lot of players are out by Wednesday of these tournaments. That's not the case.
Even that, though, it's not ideal because you can't go home.
Exactly.
There's not enough time to go home. It's not enough time to do a full-on, you know, extensive practice week because you've got to be thinking about matches the week after.
Exactly.
So then you're in limbo.
13.
And I fight the people who say, well, with the longer 1,000 events, you know, they have a day off in between matches. Is it really off? I mean,
it's not off. You go to the courts, you do the same routines as if it's match day, and you know, you've got to treat it like an on day.
Exactly.
You can't go out shopping.
Find the ball, Pavi. Come on. Yeah, you can. Yes, you can.
so Laura, how did it
14.
You're asking the wrong person.
Who should I get on the blower? I don't understand that the players don't have more of a say in their own schedules. It feels so wrong.
We can hear the Pavlyuchenkova
40-15.
pretty much non-stop at this point. Between the first and second serve on the previous point, they're trying to get her going in any way, shape or form.
Sounds right, doesn't it? I mean, she can't leg out these rallies the way Swiatek can. She's got to strike early.
Game, Swiatek.
She's on a roll here.
Swiatek leads 3-1. Second set.
What Swiatek also says is it's not going to be better for fans. They're not going to see their favorite players. They'll be pulling out or getting injured so much. She said, but as I said at the beginning,
Thank you.
Last year,
Players
we don't
already.
have much influence on what's going on. Basically, she says these rules have been changed without us even knowing about them.
Love 15.
Well, I'd love to see someone like Iga with such a clear voice join the Players' Council, get involved in other ways, get the other players talking about it too. And Pavlyuchenkova has just lost the intensity about her footwork here. You see the split step after the serve. It doesn't really have a lot of depth to it.
Love 14.
From just talking to the other players, that is one of the hardest things about playing Iga, is that the intensity is always at 100%. So if you drop off slightly, it's like 4 games go by before you even blink.
Let Fusse. 15-14. Game, Swiatek.
This is going by in a hurry now.
Swiatek leads 4-1 second set and by 1 set to love. love.
Hard to see a way back for Pavlyuchenkova here. Iga in this set. Only lost 2 points on her first serve. Only 1 point on her second serve lost.
So you're not smelling a break? Is that what you're saying, Laura?
Not particularly.
Particularly.
13 love.
And most importantly, only 1 unforced error. You can make all the tactics and plans you like, but if someone's playing at this level, it's tough.
Love.
Even the Pavlyuchenkova team seem to have gone a bit quiet.
Yeah, they're ready to leave.
Let for serve. Forty 15. Game, Swiatek. Ball change, please. New balls. Swiatek leads 5-1, second set.
Well, you can see this 2 ways. New balls to try and hang in this. If you're Pavlyuchenkova, you get a bit more pop on the first serve. Her first serve percentage in this set under 50%. Or
what's my other option?
Or you can look at it from Iga's perspective and absolutely gobble up some of these second serves with the new balls.
I see. So the newness, that it hangs in the balance. Who it favors.
Thank you. Players are ready. Please have a seat.
Oh, she went for it.
15 love. Game, Pavlyuchenkova.
Swiatek didn't have much to do with that game.
Swiatek leads
Well done,
5 games to 2,
Pavlyuchenkova.
second set, and by 1 set to love.
Okay, I got it.
We learn something new every day, Mary.
I need to learn a lot.
7 for the match.
Love 15.
She wants a little bit more energy from the team.
At 6-4-5-2. She plays every single
You know
point,
what,
doesn't
though? She's got a point, because we're an hour and a half in. Usually people struggle to even get to the hour and a half mark against Iga. And she's having to work super hard here. I love it. She's been lethal with that cross-court backhand tonight. th winner of the match. 8 on that backhand.
Just 9 unforced errors.
We mentioned it a few games ago. Only 1 unforced error in this set. That number still stands.
by 2 sets to love, 6-4, 6-2.
Iga Swiatek had great respect for Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. It's a nice moment for them for now.
I wonder if it's about the shot that went at Iga's body.
Oh, yeah, that could be. Maybe she did have something to say about that.
It looked like more of an apology from Pavlyuchenkova than anything else, but you got to say, solid from Swiatek tonight. She found some incredible form in that second set. Just the one-breaker serve in the first set, but you could tell that she was finding some rhythm with her ground strokes. Just figuring out whether to go to the Pavlyuchenkova backhand side, which we know is the better one, but she can leave her footwork more wide open when she sits in that corner.
Iga will be happy with that performance.
She should be.
Yeah.
She should be. That's all you need to do out there.
Darren Cahill will be interviewing cleans up. Tidy.
Not much more Pavlyuchenkova could have done tonight, to be honest. Just was outplayed by a better player. There's a reason Iga is so comfortable, not just on the clay, but also the hard courts.
Iga, firstly, well done. A couple of day session matches and welcome back to a US Open night session. How much did you enjoy this, your tennis, and certainly the atmosphere tonight?
Yeah, I enjoyed it really much. So thank you guys for being with us and creating such an atmosphere, because it's always special in New York.
What are the differences playing from day and night? Clearly the atmosphere of night is really special, but talk from a tennis perspective, how do you find it and what are the differences?
Well, I feel like I need to focus even more and be in my bubble, you know, because for sure it's louder. I love it, but on the other hand, you know, I really need to focus on my job. Well, the weather is different, so all the adjustments that come with that. But I wouldn't say I'm changing a lot. I feel pretty comfortable playing night sessions, so I really enjoy this.
You had a really tough opponent tonight. Anastasia is a champion of the game. She's made so many quarterfinals of majors. She made it through the Roland Garros final a few years ago. What were the challenges tonight and how pleased were you with the way you played?
Well, honestly, I just wanted to kind of focus on myself, because I knew that if I'm going to do the right work, you know, here, I'm going to be fine, but for sure she's a great player and she's really powerful, so you have to be ready for, you know, first couple of shots being pretty fast. I think she was serving well, so I wanted to kind of use my intuition of where the ball is going to go when I was returning, and but mostly during the rallies I was just focusing on what I want to do.
I think I may have even seen a smile from your coach Thomas at one point with the way you were playing. Pretty rare from Thomas, but we look at you on the court all the time. You're practicing so hard with trying to evolve your game. Where do you think your improvements can come from? Where can you get better?
Oh my God, I think everywhere, honestly. It's not like my tennis is perfect. Sometimes it's weird because I feel like I've been number one and I've been winning these tournaments, but I still feel like really I need to work on some stuff, you know. But for sure, since I started working with Coach Thomas, I've been feeling like I have more variety and more options on court, so it's really great, and I'll try to give them more opportunities to smile, because for sure it's not easy for the coach to smile, so I'll try to play the best tennis possible so we all can enjoy it.
And just finally, Ludmila Samsonova in the next round. In the next round. I know you're 3-0 head-to-head, but again, a very dangerous player.
Yes, I think she's also, you know, has a game style of, you know, playing really fast and flat, so it kind of fits this hard court, so for sure it's going to be a challenge, but there are no easy matches in fourth rounds, you know, so I'll be ready.
Iga, well done, and welcome back to the round of 16 of the US Open and a night session.
It feels like listening or hearing Darren down on the court was almost more of a struggle than the match tonight. But I love hearing her speak about the variety that she's brought to her game over the last 2 years. Just more pace on the serve. We've seen the increase in tempo on the ground strokes too, because she's always got that movement to rely on. Such a natural, gifted athlete. So to add more strings to her bow is really what she's been working on.
Can Lyudmila Samsonova worry her? The way she's playing right now?
That's a tricky one for me. Samsonova, I find her a little up and down. She can really out-hit you at times, but I don't think she's consistent enough at this stage, but it's certainly going to be a challenge, and Samsonova's movement needs to be exposed when possible, so I'm expecting to see Iga come out firing, get on top of the return games, and we'll see, but it's certainly not straightforward.
I think it's interesting what she said. She said, you know, I'm number one, but I want to improve it's like she's basically saying, I know you all think I'm number one, and I know I am number one, but I still feel like there's so much I could continue to do.
Oh, that's nice.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
It's a great attitude to have. Always wanting more, always looking for that 1%. And she already is a champion, but she's looking for greater things all the time. In terms of the match summary, yeah, I mean, there's not too much to take from this other than good. As you go down the list of stats, 19 winners, only 9 unforced errors. Anyone on tour would be happy with that sort of ratio.
And again, Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova never had a break point against Iga Swiatek's serve, and Iga broke it 3 times. So here's what we got at the top half. And Jess Pegula's having a nice summer, isn't she?
I think that's a tough match against Schneider in the next round there.
Yeah, she can hit the ball too. All right, so the first evening match is done. Coming up is Flavio Cobolli trying to stop winner from just a couple of years ago here, Daniil Medvedev.
sets to love, 6-4.